Right, boys and girls, so today we're going to be telling you about a new blockbuster film called The Great Wall.
Not The Great Wall, The Great Wall.
Yeah, The Great Wall. We're doing the Great Wall, which stars Matt Damon, that bisexual bobby from Game of Thrones, and a couple of Chinese Nazis.
Hey, I'm Matt.
And I'm Pete,
And welcome to that movie review.
aka TMR.
So The Great Wall, while I enjoyed it, I think PJ didn't enjoy it that much.
It's not that I didn't enjoy it, Matthew, it's just that I thought it was a rather average affair. And it's not really going to be a memorable movie.
Look, while I agree that it's not going to win any awards in the regionality department, you know, I mean, it's a tried and tested story. It's been played over and over and over again. It's one of those beaten the dead horse stories.
That's true.
The horse is dead. It's klaar, my bro.
It was freaked years ago.
And now they are still moving that thing.
Come
on!
Moving that thing on its gat.
Trying to get a kroon out of it.
As if it's going to win a race or some kind. Come on,
my bro. Yes,
it's ridiculous.
So yeah, it's a very predictable story, I guess. But I think it was executed well.
Look, the film's got great production value.
Yes, it does.
The film looks bloody amazing.
It looks amazing, and that's probably the highlight of this film, the visuals.
Yeah, you can look at it. It wasn't. It's not like they got. Well, the film wasn't shot in a budget. It wasn't some nature walking over 200 in his back pocket and said, "Come and go make a film."
Like a movie, yeah. No, there was a kroon put into this movie. And if you look at the director as well, Zhang Yimou is probably most well known for directing Hero with Jet Li.
Yes.
You won Best Director for that, actually.
Did he?
You did.
We had like the Chinese Oscars or something.
Yeah, something like that. But he's a brilliant director, and this was his first Hollywood directed film. Everything he's done before this was native to his country.
Okay.
So, which is China. So this was his first Hollywood film. And it's a good fusion of East and West.
I think these days, look, China is having a much bigger influence on the world these days, and I think this is how China is slowly getting its way into Hollywood by attracting big Hollywood stars and making films on their turf.
Yeah, absolutely. So they made The Great Wall, and then Zhang Yimou was like, let's pick the whitest guy out there.
Exactly.
And they picked Matt Damon.
Matt Damon is the whitest American on the planet, or the whitest man on the planet. He's so white, he played Francois Pienaar.
That's how white.
That's how white Matt Damon is.
In Invictus.
He's
He's actually got an alright South African accent.
Yeah, and you know, and I've got nothing against him. I actually like Matt.
No, Matt Damon's still
He's like
one of my favorite movies that Matt Damon acted in was Team America.
Oh, okay.
Team America, World Police. It's one of my favorite films with Matt Damon.
Right. I thought you were going to say The Departed or something. Yeah.
Okay, if you are being serious, because I was joking around, but if you've been serious, then definitely The Departed.
Oh, yeah.
He was absolutely brilliant.
Yeah, he was really
Brilliant. So the basic outline of the story is Matt Damon and Pedro Pascal is his name. They are drifters and mercenaries. They're mercenaries, yeah. And they're on a job to find the fabled black powder. Gunpowder, basically. Yeah. And they end up killing like, this strange beast and taking its paw or hand or whatever with it. And then just soon after that, they get they hit the Great Wall of China, and they get taken in by this group called the No Name Clan or the Nameless Clan.
Yeah,
something like that. And they are tasked with defending this wall from mythical beasts, the monsters that they have to defend this wall from. They're actually pretty hardcore.
I gotta admit, I'm gonna disagree with you, Matthew. I was expecting it to be some kind of a fantasy element, but I must admit, those monsters, I mean, while they were well done,
they were gevaarlijk.
I just wasn't really impressed. I was expecting something more traditional, like dragons and shit, you know?
Barring some questionable CGI in here, because there is some of that.
Yeah,
I think it was done really well.
It was done well, and it was done well because the production company that handled the CGI is ILM, which is Industrial Light and Magic. As we all know, that's George Lucas's company. That's the one, you know,
that does all the stars.
That's the one that does all the
all the big budget.
Basically, if your film has got just CG, ILM did it.
Probably.
You know what I mean?
More than likely, yeah. And I think that's where this film shines, is the actual battle sequences.
Yeah.
And the way Zhang Yimou directs these scenes.
I'm no historian, I haven't seen any documents, but I mean, I'd like to know if the wall really did look like that during its heyday.
It probably looked like it, but it probably didn't have like blades coming out the side and doing that swiping.
Yeah, I mean the wall does everything but...
yeah, the wall does everything. It's got so much contraptions and traps and just ways of defending it. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And when these creatures come, they come in droves.
Yeah.
And they come and they basically climb on one another to like make like this heap to climb over the wall, you know, a la World War Z or Starship Troopers, you know. And they're basically, they're absolutely brutal. A few of them make it on top of the wall and there's like these battles ensue and it's crazy. They're actually really brutal. It takes like probably like 10 guys to
just
one
monster, yeah.
Just one of the aspects of the story that I felt was a bit bland or felt flat at least was the relationship they tried to carve between Matt Damon's character and I think her name is Jin Tian. She's never left the wall and that's the only thing that she knows, and she fights for her country, and Matt Damon's this mercenary who's fought for many flags and doesn't really have any allegiance to any of them.
No affiliations.
No affiliation. So they got this. It starts as a conflict, and they start seeing eye to eye. I mean, it's
not. You know, I think they tried to like make it seem romantic in some way, don't they?
Yeah, I didn't feel anything romantic.
I think they tried to hint at the fact that maybe those two got a room together. You know, things might happen.
Kind of thing, yeah. But it never boils down to that, yeah.
And I'm not talking about a game of dominoes, maybe.
Yeah, man. One relationship I do feel works though is the one between Matt Damon and Pedro Pascal. You know the camaraderie they have between one another, and Pedro is he's brilliant in this film. You're gonna get, there's a lot of laughs in here and it comes from him. It's quite witty. He's got these one-liners and and the relationship between the two is like this love-hate thing, like.
Yeah, you can see that.
Where he saves him in battle because he says, I'm gonna be the one to kill you. You know, that kind of thing.
I must admit though, I found that the dialogue between them, while at times amusing and funny, did sometimes strike me as forced or contrived.
It did.
And maybe a bit too scripted. But other than that, I thought the bisexual Bobby from Game of Thrones did a pretty decent job.
I think the only other two names that's worth mentioning in this film is Willem Dafoe.
Yes.
Who is seriously underutilized in this film.
And just generally these days.
Generally these days, like, why aren't people casting this man?
Do you know what I think needs to happen for Willem Dafoe? I think Willem, whatever you would call that, Willem Dafoe needs to shack up with Madonna again and give us Body of Evidence Part 2.
Yo, I would watch that. I'd go watch that in the IMAX.
I'd watch it over and over.
Maybe PJ has watched Body of Evidence 5 times, to say the least. Yeah, anyway.
Listen, I'm not ashamed about the fact that I have a copy of Body of Evidence.
You know what, and he actually told me, listen here, PJ told me, listen here, watch it, you know, don't worry about the pumping in there. I mean, that's why I watched it. I mean, just watch it, it's a good movie. So I was like, okay, let me just watch this movie. And you know, Madonna can actually, she's a right actress in there.
We've got this friend at work, Dexter, and I can assure that every time I've mentioned that movie, he's sponsored who's been, but Bro, do you have that movie on you?
Do you have it on you?
Do you have it on you now?
Bro, just get some money.
Don't carry this form on me,
get it for him, he clearly wants to watch the
I'm
movie.
gonna get it. Dex, I'm gonna give you a copy of Body of Evidence.
Also, Jared.
Whack away, Dex.
There we go. That's it. And last, I just want to make mention of the brilliant Andy Lau, who's probably most well known for. Do you know who Andy Lau is?
No.
Okay. He's the guy he was the strategist in this film, and he's probably most well known for on the west. You know, on the west side is House of Flying Daggers. So those are the actors. It was a decent cast. Story was okay. Visually, it was really satiating. You know. So, I mean, what else can we say about this film, PJ?
There's nothing else to say about this movie, Matthew. I think it's time for us to give it a score. I'm going to give The Great Wall 6 out of 10. It's a low C student, basically.
Just made it.
Just made it into the C category, in fact. So yeah, actually, he's a cuck student. But I'll be very frank with you. As Matthew over says, the film is visually arresting, but that's really where the buck stops. Other than that, it really doesn't offer up anything new. No, I think this film was made for commercial purposes purely, and with more on the commercial side than on the creative side. They're just looking for a way to. I think this is Hollywood's way just to get more money out of the Chinese market, which is a hell of a lucrative market. And if you can get in there, maybe then you're in the big time.
Yeah, absolutely, and I think you're onto something there, because just as an example, the Warcraft movie, it bombed in the States.
Yeah,
but it made a killing in China.
There we go.
You know what I mean? So this is clearly them, like you said, cashing in on the Chinese audience.
Absolutely. From now, I mean, if you're gonna make a movie, just make it for the Chinese audience.
Yeah. Okay. 6 out of 10 is actually pretty decent. I was expecting to give a lower score,
really?
But okay. Yeah, it was. The way you were talking about it, I thought it was cack.
Look, I mean.
But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and give this film a 7. Solid film, great film. I enjoyed it. Yeah, visually, I think it's really, again, it's one of those things that it surpassed my expectations. So that's it this week for that movie review. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and thanks for always taking the time to like, comment, and share our videos. We really appreciate it.
100%, boys and girls. We'll see you next week, same time.
Same time. Same place. Right here and Tim.
Why are you kind of Chinese means?
I thought you were doing it. Yeah, cheers, chaps.
Oh, for a sec.